pleasure and great honor to be back. And the biggest honor for me, though, is to work with the phenomenal musicians that come here. So this is a really incredible orchestra, and we can't wait for the big Saturday concert. But, of course, they're sitting the wrong way tonight. And if any of you were here last year, my apologies, I'm sort of repeating myself. But last year I was asked to do this thing, and I'd never been here before, and I was stressing over it on the plane, more than rehearsals or anything else, about talking about conducting, and talking about, what all that means and what all that is. And I don't actually, to some degree, I get afraid to talk too much about conducting. I don't like to think about it. I don't like to overanalyze it. Because it's something that is a bit of a mysterious art form, and I think it works best when it stays mysterious. So I thought up an idea to have musicians from within the orchestra conduct, because you have a variety of different great conductors in the world, from one whom I love, Seiji Ozawa, who has the most beautiful technique, almost flowing, almost balletic, to you have the great Herbert von Karajan, closed his eyes and sort of conducted like this, to a conductor who is a very close mentor of mine, a great conductor, Valery Gergiev, who actually sort of shakes and doesn't use a baton. And basically, at the end of the day, I think anything you can do to communicate what you want is practically fair game, and what your ideas are. I would also like to emphasize, though, and so this might be demonstration, if we had 1.0 last year, this might be 2.0, because last year I grabbed people the day off and said, "You're conducting in front of camp," and they went panicked, and Caleb survived and even came back, so I didn't scare him completely. But this year I actually warned the people that are coming up, and we even talked a little bit, and they even looked over the score, and I'm giving them a little bit more room to sort of work with the orchestra too, because being a conductor is, in a way, I suppose, the work of a conductor is a little bit like an iceberg. You only see probably 10% of it, but in fact 90% of it is the preparation ahead of time. And of course the great thing about music is that in some ways the art of notating music is a wonderfully imperfect art form. There's no way a composer can put all of the meaning and all the ideas into notes for the players. And that leaves us with the art of interpretation. And that's why there could be, for example, hundreds of recordings of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony with different conductors and different orchestras. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I'm also actually not really going to conduct tonight. You'll be stuck seeing me on Saturday. And the other thing that was very interesting is so many musicians here actually wanted to do this tonight. I don't want to waste too much more time. I want to give them a chance. And so we're even going to be drawing their names from a hat. Fear not, they'll get other chances if they can make it tonight. But Taewok is going to warm us up. So come on up. Now, all of the musicians tonight are experienced musicians and good, great artists. And they're all going to try their hand at conducting. Some might have never done it before, some might have done it before. And then I'm going to kind of give them a little bit of a master class, but we're sort of set up this way so that you can watch what they do and what they're trying to accomplish. They know the music. We've been working very hard. Very quickly, we're going to be doing potentially two, definitely one piece from one of the main works we're doing by Sergei Prokofiev. It's from his wonderful ballet, Romeo and Juliet. And this is the Montagues and the Capulets. And of course, if you know the story, it's two somewhat strong, warring families. And that's probably all I need to say, because I think the music is going to say the rest. And so Taewok is going to get us started. How many times have you conducted before?
I was at high school marching band, drum major.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. So we had some. All right. So where are we starting? Tell the orchestra. You happy with everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask for a slight critique from some of your colleagues? Just softly. How did the very first attack begin for you? Here's the thing. You play what instrument? Flute. What do you do before you start playing? Yeah. It's funny. Even... Let's see if... I don't know if this works. I tried it again last time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Can you start from the beginning, please? Yeah, open two. So there's this famous conductor, who said that breathing is 90% of conducting. So, now that's a little bit awkward, so better with the stick, but if the stick is an extension of your breath. So, you know you shouldn't go like this. You need kind of what's called a follow-through, right? I'm a musical geek, so I don't really know very much sports, as one could find out. You need to follow through. So, same with this, a little bit. Feel how, look at my wrist, how free it is. I'm going to almost throw it at them. Now, don't throw it too much, or you might stab someone. Okay? Ready? Very relaxed. There's one conducting teacher who once said, when God made light, he wasn't tight. Yeah, that's what I thought meant. There's one other thing. This is a very interesting, we talked about this in rehearsal. This is a very interesting sort of gesture. So this was a Russian composer. And he would have had in his mind certain Russian folk dances. And I'm not, this is really embarrassing, there are like ballet and modern dance people out there. So this is like really bad, but there's something in sort of a Slavic dance where they sort of, or something of that nature. Yeah, I'm sorry, don't laugh at me, I always walk out. But look at what the violins have right here. This sort of this beat on beat forward. Could you bring that on a little more? So you're going to start here. We're going to start at rehearsal 2, and just be aware of when you get to there. Don't kill me. Okay. Go. Keep going one more time, and maybe don't stop. I'll tell you when to stop. The first time through, I know you're just feeling it, but the second time, you gave more of a contact with the snare player, and that was more present. And then I pointed out for you this great attack here, which just reaffirmed this is a great orchestra. They'll do it without you. But that extra little contact of that snap might really reaffirm, yes, I really want this particular. Anything else you want to do, or you want to get out of here as quickly as possible? Okay, well done.